Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
News 10's Rachel Law went out for us this morning to get some weather video. This is at Deming Park. Obviously another pretty day across the Wabash Valley. Lots of sunshine. That bumblebee still busy trying to pollinate out there. Real picturesque day across the Wabash Valley. We've had a string of them, and that nice weather is going to continue for us for the next few days. As we look at the Storm Team 10 storm tracker, still seeing the clear sky overhead. Much calmer here than it is farther to the south. So we'll start tonight going down to Florida, where they are bracing for the landfall of Hurricane Milton, and you can see that circulation just off the west coast now. Here's the eye right here. It kind of has weakened enough that you can't really see the clear hole with the eye anymore, but this is starting to make its way northward. They're keeping a very close eye in Tampa because wherever the eye goes just to the south is where they're going to see the highest storm surge. So it's a big concern for Tampa Bay, but this is closing in on landfall near Sarasota right now. But what's also been happening today, all these little outer bands spinning around the side of the hurricane have been producing numerous tornadoes. There have been over 50 tornado warnings issued today by National Weather Service offices in Florida. So they're just getting rocked already, and we haven't officially made landfall just yet. So the current stats, it's a Category 3 hurricane with a sustained wind of 120 miles per hour. So while the categories come down from 5, that's mostly because of the wind. But since it was stronger earlier, it still picked up a lot of water across the ocean and will push that onshore as it makes landfall here in the next few hours. So as we go through the next few hours, this is where the National Hurricane Center is expecting it to go, somewhere between Tampa and Sarasota, it looks like, and then weakening down to a 1 once it makes it to the peninsula, but then it's going to move eastward. So once we get through Florida, it's not going to have any more impact to the U.S., so it's not going to impact the weather here in the Wabash Valley. We're still under this sunshine and high pressure, so temperatures today climbed into the upper 70s, a little warmer than the past few days. 77 in Casey and Flora, 79 in Vincennes and Rockville, and it's currently 80 in Sullivan. So going through the next 24 hours, we're going to see pretty much the similar weather that we've seen the past 24 hours. A clear sky. So you start your day tomorrow, it's going to be another chilly start with temperatures dipping down into the mid 40s. So maybe not quite as chilly as the last few mornings, but still probably jacket worthy tomorrow morning. We'll see that sunshine with us again tomorrow, temperature wise, once again in the upper 70s. We'll advance futurecast the next 24 hours and pretty much a repeat story as we get into Friday as well. Then we might see our highs nudge back into the lower 80s, but all in all, not too much different than it is now. So that does take us to the Covered Bridge Festival, which starts on Friday. Nice weather this weekend. We'll see temperatures in the 80s on Friday and Saturday, but then notice on Sunday we'll drop down into the mid 70s. We will have a cold front that comes through, and that's going to bring us some cooler air as we get into the extended weekend if you have Monday off. Looking at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, does favor below average temperatures in the eastern half of the country, and we'll notice that early next week. So we are going to see a little bit cooler, more fall-like weather settle in for us as we get into next week. As for tonight, clear and chilly, dropping down to 46 with just a light breeze. For the day tomorrow, 78, lots of sunshine, pretty much copy and paste forecast that we've been having the last few days. And then tomorrow night, back down to 46 under a clear sky. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, that sunshine is going to stay with us. Maybe a sprinkle on Saturday night as that cold front comes through, but it's a very low chance of rain because it's been so dry. But you will notice the impacts of that front. Highs on Monday and Tuesday may not even hit 60. Overnight lows dipping into the 30s, so we'll have to keep an eye out for the potential of some frost.